for some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking a sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Darts out of the shotgun. Space past the 35. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, here's Dart. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
right, hold on, guys. Let's get back online here.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. Still early in this one as we pick up the action here in the first quarter. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. The third down run with Blue. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down, Cowboys.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here we go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory.
At the 33-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the give, it's Blue. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
At the Giants' 16-yard line.
Blue gets the handoff. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Dallas.
18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Here's a throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He's got it at the 6. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
But it brings up 4th down.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw caught by his running back. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Dallas.
Here we go. Catch.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Setting up the running back screen. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. The middle, Blue. And he's not going to reach the end zone.
I don't know, how the fuck does that happen? Why can't I run the ball in? Why can't I run in for a fucking touchdown within 5 yards? How the fuck does that happen? They had nobody on the fucking defensive line.
These are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get...
How the fuck does that happen?
Run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Ready?
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Ready? Go!
Now it's blue. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Is a turnover on downs.
The give to the fullback. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now Dart. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Dart gonna throw again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's gonna get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now!
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flat. They'll run here following the penalty. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
That's another New York Giants.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He was taken down behind behind the line.
Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up second down.
Here we go.
At the Cowboys.
Motioning the tight end left. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Running it after the penalty. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line.
Their own 15-yard line.
Cut. Ready.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Get it.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On second and 9. Gets it to him on the screen. Still going through the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Play action on first down. He's got a man left. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. On him quick, and they bring him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Cowboys, eager to get some points on the board.
First and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants about to get to work on offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, That's an extra bonus.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, here's Dart. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Cowboys taking over offense. Not much time left before halftime. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught by Mitchell, middle of the field. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Second down at the 21-yard line.
From the 21. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
It's a gain of 6. And the Cowboy first down.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At the 9-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half.
The kicker on.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Hill now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the Titans in the AFC South. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders hosting the LA Rams. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to be in our third quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. First and 10 now from the 30. And start the drive with Blue. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw now. Looking right, and he finds him. Still going inside the 35. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff.
The Cowboys disagreeing with
I
the
don't know if
call
it's
on the
touchdown or
field,
not, but
and
I'm
the
challenging it. It's
challenge has
close.
been made.
Play is under review.
Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
Well,
stands.
that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he... down. The Giants offense all set to get started. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Dart. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys about set to take over. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Going with Blue here. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. 40-yard line.
Who gets it? Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
Here's the snap on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Dart from the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Handoff to Tracy. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Catch made over the middle. And they get this down to the 28.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll go. Here's Darts. Able to hit Robinson. Complete. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st.
And the Giants 1st down.
19.
Dart going to throw again. On target to Thornton. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 21-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance.
Here we go.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. Hits his running back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
That's good for a Giants 1st down.
They go right back to Tracy. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here's Tracy once more. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Darts going to the air. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Now the Giants taking a chance. They saw something different. They've thrown the red flag. Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here. but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble.
26-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through, and it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Allen on the give. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, Dallas.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Second down. Come on. At the 37-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Okay, ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, go!
Right back to Allen. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
14.
Here we go, here we go!
First down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
The coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Looking for a throw here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a giant in some discomfort following that play.
For the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown.
60 by...
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Dart out of the shotgun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Give to Tracy up the middle. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. 7 yards there. That brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's good for a Giants first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This one's taken in by Thornton. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ball at the 33 for first down. It's Tracy on the carry. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Really 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
All right, set now. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the gun, it's Tracy. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. This one's caught. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a New York Giant.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has it in close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions.
Giants.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him now.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
All set up now for first and 10.
Go! 70.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
It's Allen again. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look.
Come on, come on.
On the give, it's Blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
A 22-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Going on first down, it's Starks. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. On first down, here's Starks. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Finds him over the middle. He's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Motioning the tight end now. Rolling on third, here's Dot. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Darts looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up second down at the 38-yard line.
Second and 1. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good.
Dart going to throw again. He finds Neighbors right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Offense set for a first and 10.
New York Giants.
Dart setting in the throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down and 15.
Smith to the air now. Setting up the screen. And he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down.
A 4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.